folks. I may be late. I'm trying to deal with something annoying. Did I leave this thing going? No. Okay, good. All right. I'm having all sorts of issues. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is that I put up at the top that we are not going to have politics in the stream anymore. Generally that means because I did get some legitimate complaints about it, and I think all of us are kind of sick of it, and on top of which we have an answer now, so it's probably, you know, a lot of why it was coming up was because I was having major anxiety over it, and was on a lot of drugs for it. And so I did it to kind of vent. So I don't really want to like leave that. I don't know if that if I'm explaining it well. I really don't want to keep doing that. So we'll just leave it as it is. Things that are coming up. We have a lot of things off in the distance. Aetherius PCEU for the community. Aetherius Time Machine due November 29th. For DDA, we have, and these are just for DDA members, we have this coming up. Now, I haven't really given a lot of thought to these, and I may be way behind the 8 ball in terms of, you know, putting anything in. The next thing is J Hart, who's doing. I think we need more details. Hey, Deviant. I think we need more details from J Hart on what specifically he wants in terms of feasts and home goods. I think the rules are going to be crucial with those two, and those are for the whole community. So I'll wait for the list update. Housing's Finest, for those members, it's Build Ruins, and here's the due date. I have submitted a contest entry to that one. That one is my Stay Moist, which is it's one for, hold on, I'm checking something. It's a Sheogorath one. So that's going to be, you know, I'm just going to submit that existing home. Good morning. So here we have, I just wanted to show you, we have the little markers up that EHT does. There was an update this morning, and now Cardi says that this should work fine. So let's check it. Turning off the points of interest does not. Wait, no, it did. It took a second. But it turned off the little markers over their head showing you where they are. So that's good. This is Agravar's House of the Silent Magnifico. Excuse my coughing. I want to check something. And this one is called Hieronomicon. Which I'm not really sure what that means. But it looks like treasure. Why are you buffling at me? It looks like treasure to me. This is the House of Silent Magnifico. So what was done here is closing off most of this house with Alanori walls, adding a lot of treasure. I want to say that this was perhaps Agravar's entry into J Hart's treasure contest that he did like a year or something ago. It seems. Let me show you mine. Mine won, actually. I'm not sure if Agravar's did or didn't. But this seems very familiar to me. I feel like I saw it then. Yeah. I'm having a bad morning. I was doing okay, but then I got kind of into an argument with a friend on Facebook, because of course I did, um, over something he said that I found was very offensive. And I'm not, you know, guys know me. I'm not the kind of person who gets easily offended by most things. So I was a little shocked and upset. But here you go. This is my baby dragon's first hoard. This was my treasure entry for J Heart's contest. So this is my entry. Um, and then the one I'm entering for Housing's Finest for Ruins, I'll show you right now. There's a lot of effects, which means it's probably not going to do well. Hey, Ari. Because it seems that whenever I have a heavily effects house, hey, Franca, it doesn't do very well because a lot of people won't turn on effects or whatever. It's fine. Just, do your thing. That's fine. There we go. That's what's bothering me. When I turn off UI, it also turns off my effects. So I can't seem to get a good photo of it with effects on. That's really annoying. I'm trying to get a screenshot for the contest. I guess I'll just have to do it without effects. I don't know. That's a shame. Alternatively, what the hell is that? What I could do is, okay, turn that on, turn that off. What I can do is try to crop it a little bit. No, it could be Shayo-ish without the effect. I mean, the idea being that people can come here and partially I like the effect because of this. Look at what's happening when you walk on it. I mean, people can come here without the effects and still see a lot of stuff. That sort of makes sense. You've got the Shayo stacking things. You've got mirrors. You've got more stacking. You have stuff upside down. All of that really does still play into the Shayo effect. But, of course, with the floaty stuff, it's a little bit more Shayo than not. And then once you get inside, the colors are very Shayo. But if you turn them off, it still is, just because of the way I did the lighting. If you notice, there's purple and yellow lighting that's very kind of melting into one another. I was very proud of the lighting in this house. I thought that was really good. There was a little crisscrossing of lighting. Maybe I'll do this as a picture. I don't know. God, that music box is so awful. Anyway, I'm still upset about that thing that happened this morning, so I'm a little distracted. I apologize about that. All right, next. Let's look at Let's go back to the oldest antiquarian that I have set aside to look at for us. Because I've been setting them aside so that we can actually, we'll turn off this one too. We'll get an exercise done too. I mean, the Sheo statue comes around every Jesters, so you should be able to get it. Don't forget to exclamation point potato, pcna, pceu for 50,000 gold. Wants to gives you monies. And if I ever forget to send you the money, or if something should happen, don't ask me why, that you don't get your money, please follow up with me. I thought I sent it to Jemima, and apparently I didn't. So I really appreciated her following up with me. We've got 17 effects, and already I can tell one of them is like a fog going across the bottom. Oh, this is lovely. Check out that fireplace, why don't you? This is exercised, so it appears that... yeah, get some rest then. It appears they redid this as an entire, like, a tree house. If you're curious about the growing flowers, typically those are done with a mount. If you put a mount on its side or upside down, a lot of times those plants will grow, you know how they grow off of the mount? That's how you do that. Oh my God, don't I know it. I've wanted a scent mail. There are some add-ons that do it, but I don't remember why. One of them I installed didn't work for some reason. I forget why. But we've got a lot of little beautiful clutter details, but also just overall the architecture in here is beautiful. I mean, the arch trees, I think that might even be the lady tree. Gorgeous bark and texture, lovely. Then you go upstairs, which the stairs are handmade with shelving. And I think I've seen this before, and I think I loved it the first time. And then up here we have reskinning it with Alinor, but then we also have, those are book effects. No, this is not Snugpod. This is actually exercise completely redone. And that's a lovely effect. When people take and it's actually harder than it looks to get it right. I tried doing this. It looked like ass. This needs the right balance, the right touch, the right vision to be able to make it work right. But you need to use a willow tree, and then those are the weird flowers that they're dangling from there. But mine just looked like there were random weird flowers like hanging out of nowhere, so this was very deliberately and carefully done. This bed is Telvanni lights, but also the Rithana behind it. It's beautiful, isn't it? So that was this exercise that I really, really like. Good job, Synthetic. And then the next one we'll go to is... We'll go to the Art Antiquarian. Yeah? Here, Kibbs. Kibbs's was the one that I most recently, or the longest time ago, marked down that I should return to. I test them ahead of time to make sure that we're not wasting our time, but sometimes that doesn't work out. But this is Moonbeam Resort or something like that. But a taller Snugpod. You're a taller Snugpod. Alright. This is, what is it called? Moonbeam Retreat. That's what we're going to call it. And this is Kibbs. Okay. So first of all, there's snow. There's no effects. So that rain is rain, but if you look on the roof, there's snow. See? Little touches outside. Now, for these, I don't actually look at them ahead of time. All I've done is just check to see the numbers. So this is all new to me. I'm really liking it, though. It's bringing the outdoors in, isn't it? Oh, definitely bringing the outdoors in. Look at that little fountain here. Beautiful. This is a suggestion you can completely dismiss if you like, but for the dream shards, rather than just having them hang there randomly, I would either incorporate a flower of some type or even one of these guys and then hide the dream shard within it so that it looks a little more natural. Alternatively, you could take one of the blue crystals and stick them there, get the same coloring, and have it look like the crystal is growing out of it. You can also ignore me and keep what you have, which is perfectly acceptable. I just wanted to give you an idea of something that would look like the shards aren't just floating. So, although they're magical, they could just float. Stuff in cubbies, pleasing. Oh, do I need food? I need food, don't I? I need a dubious and 2 of these suckers. Is anything wrong with my sound? Is my sound okay? I'm trying to make sure I don't have extra noise. Okay, I don't think so. I think it's fine. All right, moving on. I really like the ivy too. The ivy really works on this house. Oh, a hedge even. Blocking off rooms with hedges instead of walls. They've definitely kept a strong theme of outside in throughout this entire house. Oh, I see. You have crystals floating here too. That also, if you're gonna do that, that makes more sense, right? If you're having it like repeated theme of crystals hanging. Alternatively, you could use a chandelier and just attach them to the chandelier and make a shandy. Or you could just leave it like it is because it looks fine. That looks good. I know, no one asked me. I don't know why I'm saying these things. Oh, closed off. Okay. We go to the back then. Zura. Okay, we've got a whole party going on back here. I bet you this looks gorgeous at night. Nimbus, glowy flowers, glowy crystals, glowy hope of ribbonhold. We got pretty trees. I see this is why this is moonbeams. Moonbeams! Because there's all sorts of pretty lights. And dangly bits. Very pleasing. Happy making. Very nice. I like it. Squeak quack. Quack quack. Alright, let's see. What else have I not that I told myself I'd go through and then haven't recently? I showed you guys that. Alright, so let's do regular community open houses. Jeremy's Vampire Castle Bastion. Jeremy! Bastion! Do you folks ever not air your opinion to a friend because you're afraid they won't like you anymore? Do you ever just hold it in and not say anything? That's what I'm wondering. Because I've been doing that. I've been censoring myself a little bit. Whoa, doggies! Ah, trying to eat me. With a friend because they said some things that really upset me. But I kept it to myself, and then now this morning I kind of let them know it without, very kindly. I'm like, I just want you to know I really like you. This is not about you. I did not say, you know, I didn't call them names. I didn't pick on them. I wasn't rough. I was very gentle with my opinion. But I was like, you know, I disagree with you on this because. And they came back at me. And I kind of feel sick over it now. Like, I wish I hadn't said anything. Even though I still think they were wrong. And even though it bothered me on a profound level, like, I still feel bad that I said anything because they didn't take it well. Well, some people just wouldn't care. That's the problem. Well, I mean, I guess I already did it. You know, the cat's out of the bag. So we gotta... I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. It's probably just a temple, right? Oh, nice mix of tables and chairs. You know, I kind of already did it. I already said, look, I think what you're saying is really dismissive and unkind to blah, blah, blah. And I wish that you wouldn't say that. Oh, God, 6, yeah. My friend said that politics is a game and people should just compromise. And I got really mad because he's a white male. And it's hard for me to not say, if you think that politics is just a game, then that's like the most privileged opinion I've ever fucking heard, because people's lives depend on it. You know, people are dying, right? People can't get married. People can't have kids. People can't have life-saving medical procedures. People can't get insulin. And so I know I said it was going to be no politics, but I'm just explaining. I know! I have to just explain what the fight was about. So it wasn't really a fight. Thank you, Ollie. Exactly. And I love this person, and generally they have the same politics as me. So I was very surprised to hear them say this, and then they got really kind of nasty with me. And I was surprised to see that. Maybe I was... Thank you. Hey, Agnem. Now I feel sick. Like this morning, I feel sick. Because they said, if this country is going to heal, we need to compromise, even if it's with bigots. I'm like, seriously? Seriously? You want me to compromise with bigots? That doesn't mean I'm going to go out there with a gun or a knife or something. But there's no fucking way I'm compromising with bigots just to get my family to get along. If I just, and now I feel sick over it. Thank you, Ollie. I feel similar. I just feel sick over it. I don't want to disagree with this person because I know how hard they work for justice, and I know how hard They are. Thank you, Ula. That's my point. I don't think we can be compromising, but it just upset me so much. And this isn't about Democrat, Republican. This is about somebody expressing an opinion that politics is just a game and that we need to compromise. And that upset me very, very much. The first part, less the second part. So, oh, there's a second and third floor. Jeez. So, I'm just explaining why. I'm not going to go into any more detail on it, but I'll just explain to you that's why I feel sort of sick this morning over it. Is that I don't like. I feel like my friend does not like me anymore because of it. Look at that. There's a cobble. We have a skooma room. We're pretending like we're not smoking skooma up here, but it's actually a really good place to put the skooma room because think about it. Heat rises, the smoke rises, so you wouldn't even know if you're down here that somebody's smoking up there. Is this the way I came in? Yeah. Anyway, I just feel really bad and I needed some comfort, so thank you. Did I mess up? Did I go the wrong way? I'm so confused right now. Yes, I went the wrong way. Okay, sorry. I'll go back around. I got so twisted around in there. I thought I was somewhere I wasn't. Okay, now I go straight. I think they used a lot of big pieces and spaced them out well. Like with the, oh, I so agree, 6. Part of what I said to him was, if I compromise, I'm being a hypocrite and betraying my friends who are LGBTQ or gay. I'll just say gay in this case. If I compromise, I would be a hypocrite to my friends who are gay. I'd be a hypocrite to my, to people that I know who are suffering. We're coming back. We're coming back, I think. I think everybody's gonna be okay. But I don't, it's hard for me. It's hard for me right now. But, yesterday was very positive. I even heard positive things from the right yesterday. So that's good. There's a lot of people on the right who really did want to see what happened happen. So it looked good yesterday. So we stopped with the politics. I swear I stopped. I just was upset and needed to explain why I was upset. Yeah, I think so. Politics, the ender of friendships since always. Sorry. So, we've got, I would add a brighter light here. Maybe a red, maybe if you hid a red salt lamp in there, it might show up a little better because I think it's a nice little touch you have with the crystal over there. It just doesn't show very well. But overall, I think it's a lovely home. And the gold with the gold on either side also looks very good. I was very pleased that I don't have to spend any money on Lux furnishings this week. Right? Judge El Rey, office pool electri. Sounds like Final Fantasy VII or something. You're weird, but that's okay. We like that. I'm tired of dead bodies. No more dead bodies, please. No more dead bodies, no more dead trees, no more creepy shit. I would like some very pretty, nice stuff. And the thing is, we already have a card of bones. So this was the second card of bones. No, seriously. All right, here we go. So we've got, oh, we have effects. Tamriel Trade Union. This is maybe a guild home. TTU. No, it really didn't do for me. What are you doing, Azabi? Don't jump! Don't jump, Azabi! I think she's gonna jump, folks. Or she's just gonna sit there. So, we've got lots of pretty and waterfalls. Alright, see, she didn't jump, folks. She didn't, might as well jump. What does this say? Danger. Electric switch. Do not enter. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Back before Cardi got hired by Zoss, he was doing particular, like, individual... He would take commissions like that, but unfortunately he... That's an interesting one to do for jewelry. Unfortunately, he can't do that anymore. I think so. I'm not positive. I haven't tried it yet either, honestly. I know that's terrible, isn't it? I honestly haven't been playing much between everything going on in the US. Plus, I've just been... I played through Morrowind. I played through Oblivion. I watched Redguard. I watched Battlespire. So that's, you know, that's been a lot of hours of doing other things that cut into my ESO time. All right. So we've got like kind of a crafting slash bank room. What's in here? Toilet? No. The vault. The vault is in here. The vault. The vault. The vault is on fire. What's this? What's this? An ice flow. Now that's clever. Alright, so we've got an ice flow. We've got an Alinor fountain stuck in the wall to have the water come out. We have the Light of Meridia sticking out just a little bit to look like it's the spigot. And then this one, the matching one, they did fire. That's fascinating. Check that out. I wonder what they did on the other side. They hid them. Can't really blame them because, you know, it's hard to come up with wind and earth that look normal or make sense. Got a switch over here. Oh, very overwhelmingly blue. Dabu-dee, dabu-die. Dabu-dee, dabu-die. But a little bit of red in the middle. Little bit of red in the middle. I fell. Go boom. Very pretty though. They've even got butterflies and plants hidden in places. 4 effects. Over here is a little, it's still blue, but a touch of gold. And here's the kitchen. Oh, here's a trick you can use for any creepy house. It doesn't just have to be Halloween, but any creepy house. If you take the Svardenfell guy and you stick him in a pot, it looks like something is still alive being cooked. So that's a little nifty trick you can use for anything you want to be even the slightest bit icky or creepy or something. I think Delicia was the first person I saw ever do that. Maybe? Or Everelia? I forget who it was. But it was good. And I was pleased. Ah! Shit. The fuck is in there? What is in there? They hid a plant in there. Is that the toilet? Is the toilet just really stinky and tries to kill you? I think it is. War room, I guess. It is gross and it is fun. All right, I think that's it. Well, maybe it's supposed to be smelly, bad enough to make you die. Lovecraft's Wizard Manor, Matheson. I can speak really. Now that I saw the color blue, that will be stuck in my head all freaking day. Fine. I change me to this. Just for you. Thanks, Oxy. This is specifically because Ula likes new filters. This is the jellyfish hat. Just for Ula. So we've got a wizard college. Let's head on in. My first house here was I look for stuff just for you. My first house in here was a Hogwarts, but it didn't live past my culling of the houses, which I don't do anymore. And I've not redone it with anything else, so that's a shame, but maybe one day. You know, certain houses lend to certain things, like lend themselves to certain fields. Like this wouldn't work for ruins. I mean, I guess you could make it work for ruins, but the way that it's laid out works much better for a domestic home like they have here, or a college. A college works like they have. I mean, because you can set up, okay, here's the dorms, here's the classrooms. It makes sense. These things work. Library. There's like obvious sections for different places. Like here's the classroom. Right. What have we here? Volatile. Sign out components. Nice use of EHT, by the way. What components do we have in here? Nothing that like jumps out. Oh, okay, eyeballs. That's where. That makes sense. This works though. I thought it was a rather clean build for what they were using. And here's more of an engineering section. Another classroom. You know, if you consider, ooh, nice portal. If you consider somebody like, oh god, what the hell is their name? Skullord, which doesn't bother, she or he does not bother with worrying about straightness in a lot of cases, and I think it works for them. I think people end up coming out with more creative builds if they don't sweat it so much. Hey, Evil, I sweat it. Oh, this is a jellyfish. Blame Ula. Because I always go and look for the silliest ones that I can find. Queer Ace Trainer's Lucky Cat. You can dislike it, but the thing is that, you know, it lets you do more things if you... And also it blew up my eyes, so my eyes are super big, see? Whee! It's a jellyfish hat. You gotta have a sense of humor about yourself. You can't take yourself too damn seriously, honestly. 385, so we're mostly full. Ooh, effects. It should have googly eyes. That would be hilarious. That's too bad that they didn't add that. Oh, goodness. We're in Oblivion, from the looks of it. Fascinating change. They really did a good job. I would never have thought this was Lucky Cat, just by a quick look. The hanging, islands, you know? It's wild. Nicely done. Creep Fest, 5,000. This looks really good. I mean, obviously, I don't like Oblivion all that much in terms of the fact that it's a scary house, but damn if this wasn't technically done really well. And I like that they put the scary trees in here too. Yeah, my husband does that into our house randomly. I'll wake up and there will be googly eyes on my door or something. He's like that. He's kind of great like that, though. Whoa, what's going on in here? This is spooky. I'm going to give it a little bit of light, just to figure out what's going on. Oh, wow. What is this floor? Is this... Which effect is this? I bet you that's moss or something. Just color change. The crystals all breaking through. Ooh! What is that critter? Oh, wait. Let me take a picture with my light on again. What is that? Is it like a larva with 3 eyes? The eyes are skulls. Wow, I'm kind of shocked what that is. Not really sure. And then they did keep the porch. You know, somebody like that, you could just imagine them giggling the whole time they're doing it. If you need some joy in your life, I think that's the way to go. Just be silly. That's why I wear a jellyfish hat. This is crazy. It's like a little, I would say it's like a rite or summoning or something going on here. Alright, I can't see anything in this section. What have we here? Crystals, more floweries, crystals, spider webs. You know what I would do, Queer? And you can take this or leave it, right? Don't feel offended by this. Is I would switch which floor the monster is on. I would put the monster in here because it's like the end of the house. It's the last thing you look at. And it would be kind of like a punchline to the whole house. Whereas I think if you reveal it too early and the floor is downstairs, I think it's, you come up here and there's less going on, right? There's this, sure, but this last room doesn't have anything in it except for creepiness. So I would either do that or put like a statue or a pet or something in there. Just something to keep the theme going. But I think this is a lot of fun. You did some really crazy wild stuff in it, and it's good. I'm a big fan. Alright, let's go to Silver Mist Quantum. Because nobody ever decorates in Quantum, so let's go there. I'm blue, da-boo-dee, da-boo-die, da-boo-dee, da-boo-die. Alright. You know what's hard for me? When we think about the contests that are for thankfulness, what are you thankful for? It's really hard to come up with a build that expresses what you're thankful for without, I don't know, less than half. So we'll just sign in and move on. I don't know. Waldar's awesome. Let's see if they did their gardener. Ravenborn. And Cheo! Hello! Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, but how do you show that? Right, Ula? If you feel like family, how do you show family aside from making like little stick figures? Right? It's hard to show anything that has people in it. And friends, you know, same thing. It's difficult. Less than half. We'll just sign in. Come on, man. Do a little more. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem. Like, if you wanted to make it for yourself about friends or family, it's really hard to show that. That's why you kind of have to reduce it to something. That's why you have to kind of reduce it to something like books, right? If you're, I saw somebody do books. I saw somebody do cats. Which there's nothing. Okay, this one is full. This is full. Silver Mists. Grand Topol Pirate Getaway. You know, it's... What's out there? It's easier to do it with things. It's harder to do it with people, experiences. Not really sure how to do that. Well, I don't know why there's a trophy just hanging out right there, but there is. I wonder if that got put there by accident. Or it's just a Daedra hanging out. Because why not? I mean, I was going to try to finish my build for my cat. But not sure how likely that is. I have just not been feeling it, and I don't know how to finish it in a way that I'll be happy with. So I'm going to try, but we'll see. So booze it up. Lots of booze bottles available for all of us. Little place to sit. I guess you could be thankful for a vacation. So you could probably use a resort. I don't have a resort. And then here we have a little dorm area. Well, yeah, I mean, especially now with COVID, it's not like we're all going on jet setting around the world right now. So, yeah. This is cool. Okay, this is really original. Silver Mist is built up here in a place that not sure I've ever seen anyone else build in. Thank you so much for the follow. One giant sweet roll. That's what I need. I need a filter with a sweet roll on my head. Wouldn't that be awesome? You just know Ula's not going to change the filter now that she got the jellyfish one. She's just going to leave it on. Oh dear. I'm stuck with a jellyfish on my head. Oh, you don't want me to jump down? Well, too bad. I'm jumping down to see what's here. Storage with the banker keeping an inventory. Oof, oof, oof. That sounds horrid. Let me tell you something. Going on a vacation with all introverts can be sucky too. My mother-in-law and my husband and I would say that none of us are true extroverts. I think of us all, my husband is probably the most extroverted of all of us, but that's not by much. And us going on vacation was practically together, just the three of us, was kind of painful because none of us had a strong enough opinion and was more happy to go along with what the other people wanted. And it just did not work because we were like, I don't know, we could do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. And it's so funny because when you compare and contrast that to a vacation that Andy and his mom and his brother and sister-in-law went on, it was exactly the opposite. Like everybody was pulling in different directions because I guess I would say that his brother and sister-in-law are extroverted. And that was pretty humorous to me. But it's really hard to, I just think it's funny that we couldn't make up our minds. Dice, that's true. But honestly, just the three of us were boring as hell. Yeah, that sucks though. I want there to be meanings. So that's cool. Don't you want a meaning? I want a meaning. We did a silence, so let's go over to EU. Oh, actually, let me check mail and then I'll go to EU. Magnifico Twin Arches, okay. Excuse me, there's a small gate you need to interact with behind the curtain. All right, we're going back to Excuse me's Kragen Home, or Twin Arches. Because I messed it up. I didn't see a thing. And I want to fix it. But for me, it would be meaningful. I would have my cat statue. There would be a temple to my cat with writing, right? And then there's going to be those rising candles in the air, you know, those air candles. That would be my goal. But maybe that wouldn't be... There's a gate you need to interact with. A gate you need to interact with. Oh, I remember this house. Oh, I remember. Okay. A gate. How do you have a gate that you interact with in here? I remember going around here and not being able to figure it out. Where is there a gate? No, for me, it's more about that specific animal. If that makes any sense. Okay, a gate you need to interact. Is that the gate? Here? A section for Periite? Maybe. I don't know. A gate. Outfish station. Maybe it's on the floor. Maybe that's why I'm missing it. I can't imagine how he was able to fit any more into this than he already had. He or she, rather. There's so much already in here that how could you fit another room? He must be in this room. No, there's the gate. Holy crap, how did they add this whole other section in it? That's insane. This is insane. How did you do this? I'm blown away. Fantastic, excuse me. Fantastic. Thank you for making me come back here because I never would have guessed. That's so subtle. Good job. All right, CB wants me to check out their air deck. I'm not sure if I did yet, so let's check. Cold Harbor, Pearl Harbor, the hearts and souls of men. Yes, I looked at that. Oop. Copy problem. Eek! I already responded to that, luckily. Alright, let's go over to NA. I mean, EU. Words are hard. Words are hard, okay? See, you guys made me feel better about pissing off my friend. Which is good. I shouldn't feel bad about speaking up for good things. So thank you. All right. Back. You. What? Saying thank you for getting me over being upset about things with my friend. Facebook political argument. It is indeed, Delicia. Now, have you ever seen another streamer with a jellyfish on their head? I doubt it. I have the weirdest sense of humor. Yes. Yes. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom, and it's load time. I'm back in the saddle again. Aya. That's what happens when you add me as a friend, silly girl. And look at that. There's an Aya Lockhart house. Why don't we go check it out? Since we haven't done an Alinari crest at all. Yes, so political fight with friend. I felt really bad about it. I pissed him off. And came on here, and you guys made me feel better about it. Because I don't ever like feeling like somebody doesn't like me. Or somebody thinks I'm annoying or something. But the fact is that somebody's always going to not like you. Somebody is always going to think you're annoying. Oh my god, this is adorable. It's going to take me forever to go through this one room. I see J Heart. Oh, you did? Nice. I'm only annoying sometimes. Gee, thanks, Aya. It's actually a jellyfish corundum. So this is that cool light trick where you use the pumpkin to make a dragon on the wall. That's beautiful. Taking the potted plant, sinking it down, and putting a Merkmeyer light in it. I don't think that I'm oh, look at the little hidden glowy skull at the bottom of the lump of skulls. That's awesome. I don't think that I'm annoying. I don't know what you would find annoying about me. I don't feel like I'm annoying. Made a little pot of instead of the carrot stew, it's pumpkin stew. Hello, Azabi. Azabi hanging out in a pumpkin costume. The box is open. With this ghost in it. Yeah, I'll close it for you. That would have been a cute surprise. I like the tray. This is like this really does seem to me like a Halloween party. You know, like you walk in and to a Halloween party. This isn't so much scary as it is fun. Like, this would be the table you sit at and everybody makes you put your hands in the bowl of peeled grapes so that you feel the eyeballs. I have to guess the references in this room? I doubt I could. I haven't seen a new movie in 20 years. I'll be dead straight with you. I haven't watched TV in 20 years much either. So, you've got a hidden person in here with people being chopped up and stuff, and a game on the floor. If I'm supposed to get these references, that ain't happening. It's not your fault. It's just I'm so ignorant of pop culture that... Okay. Okay. Let me go back to that front room so I don't skip anything. So far, it does seem like a fun party. So, you get fake blood splatted at you. This is pulling back the shower curtain. That's a really nice shower curtain. Very Psycho-esque. You very deliberately and very carefully put a lot of dragon skulls in there to make it look like she's got slashes across her. So, this is kind of amazing. He must have a knife. Yeah. So this is definitely Psycho. Really, really talented, gentle, careful movement. This is Psycho. This is definitely Psycho. No question. I mean, that's just gotta be. That's the classic thing there. This psycho. This, no idea. Thank you. You did I mean, you did some really cool things. Like the slashes were incredibly creative. I just don't know. Ah! I mean, could it be Saw? It can't be Saw because, well, maybe it is. Because you've got Saws. I never saw Saw. I just read about it. This room I don't know at all. Maybe The Craft, but that's a wild guess. Okay, next. No idea. Carrie. Carrie? See, this is why you went with stuff older than 20 years ago. So that's why I can do these. Nice, good job, Carrie. Good call. See, that's why I can do those. Sweet. Oh no. Somebody got a stabby. Not a good stabby either. But we've got that crystalline heart thing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Fire. Is in the stairs or... Well, that's a spider for you. I'm assuming... Okay. I'm assuming you mean this? The spiders? That I don't have a clue. Is it it? Don't they need faces for it to be it? Because don't they have faces? At least in the original It. I haven't seen the second It. Maybe it is it. Got me. Nice job, Ula. Okay, so we closed off this section. No, we didn't. Good enough for me, it's good enough. It's good enough. Good enough for me. I was thinking Goonies, but now I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. This one, no clue. I was guessing Goonies, but that's it. Let people count. I mean, let other people guess, but that's my theory. Somehow I doubt that most people have seen Cannibal Holocaust 6. But I could be wrong. Oh, I didn't see that. Wait. Wait, how did I miss... I thought I was going a different way than I went. Jesus. Okay, let's go back to the beginning just because I thought I was going a different way. Like, I think you moved things around in such a way that I didn't realize, but we're on the right, not the left. That is really bizarre. Okay. You've completely fooled me in this one. I get it now, but it was... Jeez. Alright, what's out here? Oops. I thought I was supposed to open it, and now I can't close it. It won't let me close it. I'm sorry. Rip is right. I'm so sorry, it won't let me close it. I mean, Night of the Living Dead? Sorry. This seems the most likely to me. I thought it was supposed to be a sneaky behind there. What do I know? Not much. I tells you. Some sort of zombie movie. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. That's horrid. Oh, gosh. Well, this is a combination, I think. You've got on the one hand, obviously, the Headless Horseman, but also it's sort of like that one from that Never-Ending Story where the horse gets sucked into the swamp of despair. Kind of reminds me of both, honestly. Okay, you creep. You're creepy. You creepy. Oh, I'm not supposed to be back there. Now, you said there's a feast. What is the feast? I see no feast. Am I blind? Unless you meant the table with the blood on it was feast. Yeah, maybe I'm... Oh, whoa, whoa, good point, Ollie. Okay, good point. Well, thank you for being here and guiding us through this. Jeez. This is amazing and fun. Okay. I'm not going to eat the food and get throwy-uppy. I'm sure that's what that is. I've had enough throwy-uppies. Did we do a whole Lunar Champion? I don't remember. Let's do Ebony Flask, Last Honor. The Hessian. I don't know what that's from. Sorry. Last Honor. Did they handwrite this book? Or is this just a real book? They wrote, that's a real book, okay. Oh. I was told, read it as the Ichabod Crane. Was the head... Was Ichabod Crane the Headless Horseman? No, he was the guy who saw the Headless Horseman. I don't remember. This is wild, by the way. Nicely done. Last honor. Basically awake. That's sad. Chinspun, are you on? Or are you mad at me? I think Chinspun's mad at me because I was doing some politics and he wasn't happy about it. And I can't really blame him, so. Futerco. Pumpkin attack! Flaming Nix. Oh, wow. There's a pumpkin attack for you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, look at the little guy riding the rat. Oh, that's so cute. You know, that could be Cromwell? Oh, I forget his name. These pumpkins, they attacked. It's so horrible, but cute at the same time. I love how the back wheel is still spinning. Words are hard. She's so good at everything. Really great job for a Flaming Nix especially, because this is just 100 items. Not bad at all. Too cute. Yeah. Could be. Nyland's Craigenholm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thanks for the follow, Matthew B. Even though it didn't tell me. Whenever anybody follows from Facebook, it doesn't show a pop-up on my screen, so I don't see it, and I feel kind of like I'm a horrible person for doing that. But I try. Okay. Switch filters. Alright. Ula's gonna get mad at you. Because she liked my silly head. We'll go with another Halloween one, though. Alright, Nywin. Nywin usually does very traditional, organized houses. Oh. What was me? It says 6 Alaric. Oh, you. Oh, that was you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Is what a thing. Hey, it's my hat. That's different. I've never seen anybody have incense coming out of... It's like a pipe. They made a pipe. I don't know why. It might be a country thing. That's great. That is a great pipe. I've never seen anybody do anything like that. I've seen pipes, but I've never seen them with those items. That was pretty cool. Nicely done. And a cozy bed. Very cozy home, Nywin, as usual. I like your work. Alright, I'm sort of losing steam here, but let's do Velothi Reverie, Ruru Motier. Motier? So everyone on pcna, PCEU, exclamation point, potato for 50,000 gold. I'll pull it in a couple minutes. Alright. Oh, somebody's got the new stained glass. It looks really good in here. I don't know what that says, but clearly Cyrillic of some sort. Look at the way the light hits it. Isn't that nice? That's well done. Alright. Oh! Wow! They turned the door into a fireplace. I like that. The basement. A beautiful garden with movement and green and all sorts of stuff. What's going on here with the blood, though? Machinery with the storm crag effects. That was a gift right there. The lightning of the storm crag, the antiquity, that was great. I mean, you could always use this guy, but not everybody has him. I'm not sure what's going on down here. It's almost like Frankensteinian. Shutterbug. Interesting. I really don't know what's going on in this basement. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Done. Sorry, it takes a second to ban those guys. And then we have a bedroom. Oh, with an extra floor. Look at this cabinetry too. Nicely done. Oops. I can't walk straight. I'm having trouble today. Hands. What a lovely bedroom. When you compare it to the rest of the house, it's so much less sinister. I think it's quite beautiful. I can't get a good look at it though because I'm having trouble standing straight, but really beautiful. And then this is even more interesting. Let's check that out. Look what they did there. That's so unique. They used the beds, like those Redoran beds or Halalu beds that have the curve to them, and put them straight back, and then put flowers in between them, and all of these different like cabinetry work underneath. It's just gorgeous. I mean, that is truly unique. All right, let me pull the contest, and the winner is Mist Peak 1. Are you EU or NA? Don't worry about it. Go ahead, say those things. It is perfectly acceptable. I encourage it. I actually feel sad more people don't do it. So, thank you. You're helping me out. Oh, check that out. Nice display. Lovely. I wonder what this is. Whose bedroom is this? There's one, was that master, gorgeous master bedroom. Cool. And then they've added levels, which I always find that they are more interesting. Does anyone know if Mist Peak is NA or EU by any chance? Please. You can, oh, you mean to, Airy. I was like, you can't bother me. So we've got a beautiful kitchen. I want your breakfast or something, whatever this is. That's an interesting use of the trellis, too. This is Ruru Motier. These are those trellises, but upside down. It's really curious. Interesting. Oh, pretty. Ghostly. Mr. Peak, you got it. I will give it to you when I get back over there, which should be shortly. Because I'm going to call it because I am beat. So thank you, everyone. This is beautiful. And I'll get ready to transfer you over to somebody because I know some of you lurk. Sorry it's a shortish stream. I'm still not 100%. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, I think Disco's on. We're going to give you to Disco, my buddy. I think he's playing Elder Scrolls too. Come on. Raid channel. You're welcome. Disco! Yay! Start raid.
What's going on, Stab? How are you?